I'm Professor Shem Oyo Wandiga. I am Professor of Chemistry. My present research interest is not in chemistry but ecochemistry, how chemistry affects the ecology. And this is what I'm pursuing because chemistry contributes a lot to the destruction of ecology. Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology is one of the youngest but one of the excellent centers of research, innovation and extension. The university continues to make significant studies in impacting the lives and communities within the Lake Victoria Basin through transformative research and innovations. We have research on business models which are based on breeding and food as a means of helping communities improve their income. One such area is, of course, the creative act or research which is being done on insects, insect food. And this came about from a grant from the World Bank which recognized Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology as a center of excellence for research on insect foods. Certainly, many people have heard of insect foods, and many community women are practicing this by baking biscuits, bread, cakes, and cookies using insects. Yes, when we talk of silk, normally we remember Japanese and Chinese and the silk clothes that are imported from that side. Silk production has been tried in Kenya several times. The late Professor Thomas Risley Odhiambo tried it at ECP, but it never took off. We are now trying it again at Joost to see if it can take off, so that it can be an income generation for our people and production of silk-related materials for commercialization. One of the directors of Lake Basin Research Authority estimated that we have lost close to 100 million shillings a year for loss of fish production. Now, the Lake Basin becomes a very important source of fish, not only to us in Africa, but to the world, particularly the fresh lake fish. And this production is being threatened by the activities that we have around the lake or on the lake. Such activities depend on, let me start with the fisher persons, the nets that they use, which catch all the young fish and therefore destroys the reproduction process. The chemicals that we throw on the lake waters and the technology that we use in fishing. These are some of the disadvantages that are making the lake production of fish dwindle. The Institute for Blue Economy, which has been started, is to see how best we can change around all of this in collaboration with the neighbors and with the international community and within not only the East African community, because the lake belongs to all the East African community partners, but with them to improve and change our culture and our heritage and ensure that the fresh lake fish that we have enjoyed continues to be available for all of us and for the rest of the world. This is another way of international cooperation to help us turn around the deterioration of the Lake Victoria Basin. This improvement and technology transfer that we are getting between our university and the Belgium universities is going to establish us as a priority university in the area of ecosystem management. And I really welcome wholeheartedly the Virgi project, and I hope we can continue and learn more from it and develop it even further so that we reconstitute and reinvigorate the Lake Victoria environment to serve us all. Research is a collaborative and cooperative affair. To share ideas gives you something to work on. I can tell you that in 1981 I was talking with Professor Paul Crutzen, who later was awarded Nobel Prize, and we were discussing what are the chemicals which are spoiling the air, and he mentioned methane through that one. I took a sabbatical at National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder, Colorado, and studied how termites are contributing to the production of methane. And that has been a major contribution which is being referred to even today. So if I had not had a chance to interact at a conference or meeting level with the luminaries who are coming to conferences, I would have not got an idea. So conferences are good for you to sell your idea and me to give you my new idea.